So with me, joining me after the victory tonight, the 2-1 win against the Basingstoke Bison, I've got Captain James Ferrara and for the first time with us on Fan TV, Ben Russell. James, how important in the context of this run of games is that victory? It seems huge to me.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the last two Saturdays now where we haven't performed to the level that we expected. So we've left ourselves a lot to do on the Sunday, and the boys come out and just showed, as we did last Sunday, what we've got in the tank and what sort of team we are. In the context of things, it's a huge game because we don't want to let anybody get too far away from us. We want to hopefully start making some gaps from teams below us, and obviously they've had a difficult start to the season. They got their first win last night, but then they've lost again tonight, and they're the current league champions. So it's a huge sign, and to the rest of the league that we're here to battle with every team, and it's important 2 points for us.
And either of you, Ben, perhaps to you first, what would you say the key to the victory was? I'll follow it up in a moment, but I've got an idea.
I think last night we're not too sure what didn't work, but we addressed those things before the game today. I know everyone was quite bitter about the result last night, so I think we used that as momentum and brought it into today's game and addressed the problems that we had last night, and I think everyone just bought into what Slava told us to do tonight, and it worked.
James, key to the success from your point of view?
His goal. No, I'm joking. Well, obviously he stepped up at a good time, but defensively we were really solid tonight. Our D zone was one of the things that we struggled with yesterday, and Milton Keynes have got some powerful forwards, but we didn't perform defensively to the level we expected, which then when you're chucking pucks out and it's going all over the place is difficult to pick up. So defensively, from Yanis through to the defence through to the forwards, we were better in terms of our jobs and the roles that we had to play in a defensive zone, and all over the ice we were as units as five, much closer together, and it made it difficult for them to break us down.
I thought at the start of the second period, the first 9 minutes, the Phantoms' defence really kept us in the game. They were throwing it as that was the point when they were throwing it as, and from my perspective, that's the key to the victory ultimately, because then 10.5 minutes into the second, or 9.5 minutes into the second period, then Ben, you score your first goal as a Phantom. You celebrate. So I don't know the stats. You celebrated like you've never scored a goal before. Do you want to talk us through the goal and then the celebration?
Well, I don't get many goals, so I enjoy them when they come. But it just popped out to me in the right place and hit it and hoped, and it ended up going in. So. It was credit to the boys on the ice, so it was a good shift to make it happen. It was right at the end of the shift, so I think it was a well teamwork goal.
Yeah, well done. It was and of course the game-winning goal this evening. So we've had 2 home victories and 2 away defeats. Are the lessons learned? Are we taking on board what's going to need to happen, because we've got a reverse of these fixtures next week? So we know these two sides now. We know the new players. We've not seen them before. We've seen them now.
Yeah, obviously we do know them and what they're going to bring. Difficult games again next week, the same as we said last week, really. But we do have to learn our lessons from the Saturday games. I don't know whether it's a Saturday and maybe we're slow starting, or maybe it's the away games or the bigger ice pads. But either way, we've got to address that this week, because we know that we've got the character in the team, and if we play our high energy game and the way that we should, then we can beat both the teams next weekend. But we have to start the right way and not put too much pressure ourselves on the Sunday, and we've got to start taking 3 or 4 points out of weekends to climb up the table.
Absolutely, and next Sunday we'll be broadcasting on Fan TV, but it should be a corker next Sunday against that lot from down the road. So thanks, well done tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers.